1619 Project founder Nikole Hannah Jones has been denied tenure at the University of North Carolina. Leftists are furious. Squishes are worried. And I, for one, could not be happier because academic freedom is for chumps. It is a hoax, as you can see very clearly from all of our public debates, from transgenderism to the COVID vaccine. I love that Nikole Hannah Jones, this 1619 Project propagandist, was denied tenure at UNC. So the libs are furious because the libs want this woman to push her propaganda even more than she already has. Let's not forget, the 1619 Project, which is based on a lie. The entire thesis of the 1619 Project is that the American Revolution was fought to protect the institution of slavery. It's just not true. There is no evidence of this whatsoever. Even left-wing academic historians shot this down. The Times persisted in error for 7 months, but then even they corrected it, and it was kind of a fake half correction where they just added in these words some of. They said some of the colonists fought the revolution for this reason. Even that is bogus. It's just the American Revolution was not fought to protect the institution of slavery. That doesn't even make sense. Slavery would not be abolished throughout the West for quite some time afterward, and there were people at the Constitutional Convention and at the Continental Congress who were fighting against slavery. Regardless, we are now being told by the what'd you call them, libertarian right or the squish right, we're being told that this is a grave threat to academic freedom. And I just don't want to hear it anymore. This is what the libs do. They push some bogus idea, and then for a while the conservatives fight against it, and then we accept all of their premises, and then we start arguing their points. This is what happened with academic freedom. The modern conservative movement, the one that started after World War II, began with William F. Buckley Jr. publishing a book called God and Man at Yale, the subtitle of which was called The Superstitions of Academic Freedom. He called it a hoax. It's a joke. And it goes back much further than that. Academic freedom comes from the University of Leiden in 1575. It begins after the Protestant Revolution. The University of Leiden in the Netherlands decides that they're going to have academic freedom. And yet, even this first university with total, you can say and think whatever you want, they refused to grant total academic freedom. Then the Protestant Synod of Dort in 1618 restricted this even further because they wanted to combat the Arminian heresy. Okay, keeping up so far. Then some German universities tried to revive it for like 5 minutes. Napoleon shut that down. Then in 1636, Harvard was founded in America. Was it founded on academic freedom? No, it was founded to quash the antinomian heresy. These universities were founded with a mission, with a purpose. They have to have a mission. If you're going to teach anything, you're going to teach some things, and you're going to contradict other things. If you're going to teach that 2 + 2 = 4, you're not going to permit the teaching that 2 + 2 = 5. And this is not just true in mathematics, it's true throughout the university. In 1940, you have the American Association of University Professors. This is we're talking about the peak of academic freedom in America, right? They issue their statement on academic freedom and tenure. So this is the actual professors. These are the guys who are fighting in the trenches for academic freedom. And in their statement on academic freedom, they say that teachers have the right to, quote, freedom in the classroom in discussing their subject, but they, quote, should be careful not to introduce into their teaching controversial matter which has no relation to their subject. And later they told them to exercise appropriate restraint. So even the most out there, full-on endorsement of academic freedom says teachers can't mouth off about their stupid politics and they need to use restraint. And they're obviously accountable to the trustees and to the parents and to the university administrators, obviously. And yet the right somehow adopts these terms. Even the Bill Buckley's intellectual heirs, the people who call themselves Buckleyites and things like that, who now are, they're writing for places like, I don't know, the Dispatch or something, these kind of left-wing, ostensibly right-wing outlets. They'll endorse this. They'll say, yeah, we support academic freedom. It's just a joke. Debates take place within limits, okay? You know what I'm going to say. I don't even need to say it. It should be out. You should have done it already. Ring that bell. Subscribe. Like the video. Make sure that you get the notifications. I'll see you next time.